All right, can you just bring up the scorebook? You want me to do it? No, I got Sanders doing. He's going to come over after his bullpen. Sanders, can you do a scoreboard?
Yeah, but I'll do this until he's.
Yeah.
Hey, do you have any live events up there? Is there something to write with other than a red pen?
I guess I'll do location.
Here.
You got another one? Another couple, actually. We only have red pens.
No. Yeah, no.
Hey, Ty, do I give these charts to you from last game?
No, just keep moving. All right.
Yeah, we're good. I just have to sit down here and do location. I should probably go down there.
Really doing this scoreboard?
Yeah.
Sanders.
All right. We have pencil. Black pen? No.
Sure. Yes, sir. This? Sure.
Yeah, just do that real quick. We can. I'll get to that later. Now the ball.
It's the first pitch of the game.
No. Second batter. First pitch of the second batter.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Freaking COVID got me washing my hands after I touch everything. Not a bad habit.
Not a bad one to have.
You know, I mean, you don't realize how many different surfaces you touch throughout the day, and then you go to touch food.
And then you realize it.
Yeah.
Who was the first batter? Roberto.
Yeah, especially when I do Uber Eats. Anytime I go to a restaurant or whatever, I grab a hand sanitizer. Especially I want to touch my car because I drive a stick, so I'm constantly using my right hand.
Yeah, the car you have.
Mustang. I drive the red one.
I'll have to make sure I look for it this time.
You want it to
2-2.
This one is just so good.
First letter was the one count, right?
Yeah. Baldwin.
What you need? Where's it's in the bag. Jacob has that bag. It's not in the bag. It's not up there. It's not in the bag.
Jacober. It's not in there?
Who's doing the gun? This is Macalusa, right?
Yeah.
What's that bitch? Oh. Okay, you that's phone up to you. At this happening. That's a pitch. That was weird. There's a slider, but it's too far outside for me to catch it.
What's this guy's name? Roell. Roell. He already has 6 home runs in 11 games. And he can swing. This is my teeth. Damn, Halloween. This game of 4 hits by Halloween.
I'll walk.
Ball 1. Yeah, go. Play. Ground ball to third base. And it's out for 5-3. First out game.
It was about 2.
Yeah.
Foul ball back into the backstop. Mm.
3-0.
No, 3-1, 3-1. Yes.
And this good, sir. I brought my pen. You can use it.
Full count, hit the center field. And caught by Roberto in left center.
Center's as well. So, Froely.
2 outs here. That'll bring up first baseman Carson McCurdy. McCurdy had a 2-for-4 game yesterday with a double and a triple. Big part of the win yesterday. Lower Black Sox. First pitch to him. Off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Ninth advance working quick here. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on line into right center field for a base hit. That's going to split the outfielders. McCurdy might think about going 2. He is. The throw from Macaluso is offline. He'll get in there safe with a double. A nice 2-out double for Carson McCurdy. And that'll bring up Frank Podkel. A couple of hits yesterday for himself. First pitch to Frankie. Look like a curveball taken for a strike. Good pitch to start him off with the off speed there. Man's comes set. Checks McCurdy at second. The 0-1. 2-seam fastball taken for strike 2. Podkel in the 0-2 hole. McCurdy dances at second base a little bit. The 0-2 pitch. Taken high and outside. 1-2. Good waste pitch. Tommy Baggett waits on deck. One-two pitch taken outside, ball 2. Jonathan Vance thought he had the strikeout. Started walking off the mound. But just missed off the black. Looks like a slider there. Good pitch. A good eye there from Frankie Podkel. Keeps himself alive. Vance comes set. The 2-2 pitch. Taken way inside for a ball. 3-2 now. Full count pitch. McCurdy goes for third. Podkel, fouls that down the left field side. Those last 2 pitches, we're trying to jam Frank Podko inside. Looks like an adjustment after not getting the outside call. Vance comes set, the 3-2 again. Swung on, hit on the ground to shortstop. Shortstop fields it cleanly, throws over to Goulet at first base, and that'll be out number 3. So no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base. You're just joining us. Top second here. No score between the Road Warrior Black Sox and the Killer Bees. Manny Alonso comes out for a second inning of work for the Road Warrior Black Sox. Left a couple runners stranded after a walk and an error by the second baseman. But was able to work out of it. Manny Alonso finishing up his warm-up pitches. We're just about ready to get set. Barbetti's throw down, and we are set. Third baseman Nick Dabrowski set to lead off with the Killer Bees. First at bat of the afternoon. Definitely a hot one here in Washington Ballpark. That rosin bag is going to come in handy. Dabrowski steps in. First pitch to him. Taking low for a strike. Manny Alonso definitely looking a little more settled in this inning. 0-1 on the pitch. Swung on, hitting a shallow left center field. It's going to drop for a base hit just in front of Derek Hurt. And we have a leadoff base runner. Not hit too terribly hard, but perfectly split the gap. Nice piece of hitting, and that'll bring up the right fielder, Alex Golembiewski. Alonso checks the runner over there first. First pitch to Golembiewski, swung on and missed. Next pitch to him, swung on and missed again. So quickly in a hole, 0-2. Golembiewski definitely a free swinger early on in this game. Does have the interesting batting stance, one of the many in the Yinzer camp. Pitch taken outside for a ball. Barbetti throws over to first to try to back pick Dabrowski, but Dabrowski has been there in time. Good throw. So 1-2. Just taking low for a ball, 2-2. Alonso comes set, checks the runner. The 2-2 pitch is swung on foul straight back to the screen. Count remains 2-2. Busky looking to stay alive here. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on, hits off on the ground to third base. Pock will pick it up, fire to second. Stanziano for one. Throws on to first. Looks like, he's going to call him safe at first.
Oh,
Even though that throw was clearly on the transfer, McCurdy's going to argue. Umpire said he dropped it, making the play, but clearly looked like it was on the transfer. Frustrating call. So one away on the fielder's choice. That'll bring up the catcher, Cooper Edwards. Hopefully Manny Alonso can repeat that and get another ground ball. First pitch to him. Slider taken for a ball. Good pitch. Not sure how the umpire can make that call and not say it was on the transfer. The 1-0 pitch taken for ball 2. He had made the catch and was taking his foot off the bag, ready to throw it around when he dropped it. Two 2-0 here to Cooper Edwards. Pitch. Swung on foul down the third base side. Two and one pitch. Won't come yet as Alonso checks on the runner at first. Dylan Busky got some decent speed. Second baseman Gary Stewart waits on deck. 2-1. Taken outside for a ball. 3-1. Alonso checks the runner. 3-1. Good cutter there. Strike 2. Moves the count full. Come to think of it, maybe the umpire was calling Dylan Busky safe altogether, saying he beat the throw. I didn't see him make a symbol that he was indicating a drop on the transfer. But the 3-2 pitch on the way to Edwards. Swung on, hit hard in left field for a base hit. Thompson will come up with it. Fired to his cutoff man. So with one out, a single from Cooper Edwards, and that'll bring up Gary Stewart. Alonso checks him at second. First pitch to him. Good cutter on the outside part of the plate for a strike. Alonso checks him a little bit longer this time. The 0-1. Swung on and missed. Gary Stewart had his hand up asking for time. The umpire did not give it to him. Oh, and 2 to count. Good job by Alonso to ruin his pace. Gary steps out. And he's working a little too fast for him. The 0-2. Swung on, hit softly. The third base pocket will take it, step on the bag for one, fire over to McCurdy on first, and that'll be out number 2. The double play they should have got earlier. They get it again. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. That'll take us into the bottom of the second. Score remains tied at 0. Dave Casey over there discussing with the umpire what might have occurred. Tommy Baggett set to lead off for the Road Warrior Black Sox. Jonathan Vance out for a second inning of work, finishing up his warm-ups. Looks like we're just about set as Cooper Edwards calls for the throwdown. And in steps the designated hitter, Tommy Baggett. Didn't play last night. Actually, that's not true. He did get a pinch hit at bat. I believe he walked. The bottom of the second, Jonathan Vance set to get ready. First pitch to him, taken outside for a ball. The 1-0, taken low, ball 2. The 2-0 on the way from Vance. Taken low, 3-0 now. Falling way behind the leadoff hitter. That pitch is taken, ball 4, so a leadoff walk on 4 pitches. And that'll bring up right fielder Martin Powell. Played the game last night, went 0 for 4. Vance comes set. Takes a look at the runner. First pitch to Powell. Taken high. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch taken. Looks like a slider on the outside part of the plate for a strike. 1-1. Both pitchers definitely have their off-speed stuff working today. Baggett takes a short lead. The 1-1, taken way outside. Cooper Edwards had to slide on a knee to get to it. 2-1. Two and 1 pitch taken low for a ball. 3-1. Jonathan Vance falling behind both hitters so far in this inning. That pitch broken bat, flung into left field. Left fielder Roberto will make the catch. No, it looked like he dropped it. They're calling it a hit. Tough play to make. He had to drop to a knee to try to make the catch. Wasn't able to come up with it. Would more likely be ruled an error on the broken bat. Broke the bat clean in half, flung it all the way to the Killer B side. So nobody out, 2 runners on. So nobody out. Here's the second baseman, Christian Stanziano. Jonathan Vance steps off the mound, regather himself a bit. Checks the runner at second. The first pitch, Stanziano squares around, pulls it back, but it's called a strike. Stanziano in his last start had a couple base hits. Hasn't played in the last couple nights. Jonathan Vance takes the runner. Squares around again, pulls it back this time. Oh, they're going to say he went around. He didn't pull it back in time. So 0-2 the count on the ball in the dirt. Carson McCurdy is going to come out. He's obviously frustrated early on with this umpire. Looks like their conversation's over. McCurdy not happy. So 0-2 the count to Stanziano with Baggett and Powell on first and second. So Stanziano in a bit of a hole. Vance gets his sign. Checks on Baggett at second base. The 0-2. Swung on, popped high in the air on the right field side. The Gary Stewart will make the catch, and there's the first out. So 1 away, and that'll bring up catcher Dylan Barbetti. Didn't play yesterday, but played on Friday, had one heck of a game. Had a couple singles and a home run. Warrior Black Sox hoping his bat has stayed hot over his rest time. First and second, 1 out. Vance checks on Baggett at second. First pitch. Curveball taken for a strike. Vance taking his time. Barbetti calls time, but Vance steps off anyway. Barbetti taking his time getting back in the box. Game within the game that batters and pitchers play against each other. Checks on the runner. Checks him again. The 0-1. Taken low in the dirt. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on, hit through the hole on the right side. William Busey comes up with it. Baggett is running. The throw to the plate is offline. Powell makes it to third. The throw goes into left field. Powell will score easily. Barbetti will go to second on the bad throw. So it'll be a single and an error on the catcher as both runs come in to score. Barbetti continues to swing a hot bat. And the Road Warrior Black Sox take a 2-run lead. So a single and E2. Tough break for the Killer Bees. First pitch to Nate Thompson, left fielder, taken outside for a ball. One out, Barbetti on second base. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on and fouled back to the screen. 1-1 now. The old baseball adage is always true. Leadoff walks can always hurt you. As Baggett led off the inning with a walk. Barbetti dancing over there at second. The 1-1 pitch is swung on, fouled back again. 1-2 the count. And Thompson was 1 for 4 last night. He had an absolute rocket off the bat for a home run. Finds himself in a hole 1-2. Vance checks on Barbetti at second base. The 1-2. Swung on and fouled out of play again. Nate Thompson staying alive. Gary Stewart checking on Barbetti. The pitch swung on and missed. Swinging strikeout for Jonathan Vance, his first of the game. And now bring us back to the top of the lineup for Derek Hurt, grounded up to third base in his first at bat. Barbetti has decent speed, can score on a lazy base hit. Derek Hurt can somehow find himself an outfield spot. The first pitch to him, swung on, hit high into right field. Golubowski headed back a little bit, just shy of the warning track. He will make the catch for out number 3. So 2 runs on 1 hit, 1 error, 2 errors, and 1 man left on base. The Rower Black Sox strike first. On some misfortune for the Killer Bees. As we roll it over to the top of the lineup for the Killer Bees. Bradley Roberto was set to lead off. He grounded out to second base in his first at bat. Manny Alonso after his 3rd inning of work. Only given up 2 hits so far. Dylan Barbetti finally gets ready. If you're just joining us, we're headed into the top of the third. Score 2-0 Road Warrior Black Sox. After an RBI single by Dylan Barbetti, and then an error on a throw from catcher Cooper Edwards to third base to try to nail Martin Powell trying to advance. Threw in the left field to score another run. That was all the damage done. We're back to the top here for Bradley Roberto. 0 for 1. Probably shouldn't mention, but I can already tell this home plate umpire not a fan friend in the chat. Is that slider's taken for strike 1? Might have also been a cutter. Hard to tell. The 0-1 pitch from Alonso. Swung on, hit hard in the right field, right down the foul line. Ruled foul of the home plate umpire. So 0-2. So good luck there for the Black Sox. That had double written all over it. Oh, and 2 the count. Swung on foul just at the plate. Barbetti couldn't squeeze it. The 0-2 again. Bounced from way in the other batter's box for a ball. Definitely a chase pitch, but Roberto said no thank you. So 1-2. Alonso kicks. Poked into left center field. Thompson and Hurt on the run. Thompson will make the catch in shallow left center. And there's out number 1. One out now to bring up Julius Puryear, who pops one high in the foul territory. It's going to be on play. He reached on an error in his first at bat. Julius has played all over the field. Listed as a catcher on the roster, but also a utility guy. He's playing shortstop today. Andres Rios was called back to Florence in the Frontier League. The 0-1 pitch. Taken in the dirt. 1-1. Seen him in outfield. Seen him play third base a couple times. Does a good job at all positions. Alonso gets his sign. A 1-1 on the way. Puryear takes another one in the dirt. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Good cutter. Catches enough of the plate for a strike. 2-2. Alonso has that dangerous two-seam cutter slider combo. I've heard hitters complain about his cutter, thinking it's a slider. Then he throws the slider, gets everyone all out of whack. The 2-2 pitch to Puryear, swung on, hit softly in the 5-6 hole. Paco comes up with it, fires to McCurdy at first, and there's out number 2. So 2 outs. That'll bring up the center fielder, Dustin Macaluso, flied out to left in his first at bat. First pitch to him here. Bounced in the turf for a ball. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on, hit hard down the left field side, foul. That evens the count at 1. Already a good hitter, but arguably Macaluso is probably the best center fielder in this league. I've seen him track down balls that he has to run, looks like 100 yards for. Truly a professional center fielder. As Alonso steps off. The 1-1 pitch from Alonso. Cutter misses high. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch bounced in the turf. 3-1 now. Alonso takes a quick pace around the mound. Tries to get in the right headspace. The 3-1 pitch is swung on, hit just foul down the third baseline. That puts the count full. Luso awaits the 3-2. Alonso kicks and delivers. Swung on and popped just above the booth. So we'll do the 3-2 again. The 3-2 on the way again. Swung on and missed. Alonso with the smile, a dab for his catcher. And there's out number 3. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. James Smybert set to lead off the bottom half of the third for the Road Warrior Black Sox. Jonathan Vance out there for another inning of work. Cooper Edwards called for the throwdown. Jonathan Vance concludes his warm-ups. We're ready to get started. Bottom 3 here. Scored 2-0. Road Warrior Black Sox on 2 hits. Jonathan Vance, a well-pitched game so far. Just a hit and some errors. Jim Smybert stepping into the box. Wide out to left in his first at bat. The first pitch to him. Taken way outside for a ball. The 1-0 pitch from Vance. Taken outside again, 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Taking on the outer black for a strike. 2-1. Good pitch there from Vance to pepper that outside part of the plate. The 2-1. Taken low for a ball. 3-1. As Carson McCurdy waits on deck. Double in his first at bat. The 3-1 pitch. Taken on the outer part again for a strike. 3-2. Three-two pitch is fouled off. So we'll do it again. Tough back-to-back lefty combo in that Road Warrior Black Sox lineup. Smybert followed by McCurdy. Three-two pitch again. Swung on, hit hard into right field. That's going to drop for a base hit. So single for James Smybert. And that'll bring up Carson McCurdy. Double in his first plate appearance against Jonathan Vance. Vance comes set, checks the runner. The first pitch to McCurdy, taken high for a ball. Checks in, gets his sign, checks him again. Pitch is swung on and missed by Carson McCurdy. Evens the count at 1. The 1-1 pitch is swung on, hit hard down the right field line, but it will slice foul into the Road Warrior bullpen. Just out in front there. Makes the count 1-2. This is a 9-inning contest today. Here in the heat of the day on this beautiful Monday. One and two from Vance. Swung on, fouled out of play. So we'll do it again. From the sound, it looks like it stays in the ballpark. Third baseman Frank Podkel waits on deck. Smybert dancing a little bit at first. The 1-2, taken low. Evens the count at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch to McCurdy. Swung on, hit hard to second base. Gary Stewart will flip it to second for 1. Fire on the first. Goulet picks it out of the turf. Carson McCurdy disagrees with the call at first. So a double play.
Good ball there. It's getting bad, man. It's just not good. 2 outs.
So 2 outs here. That'll bring up Frank Podkel. First pitch to him. Taken for strike 1. Podkel grounded out to shortstop at his first at bat. The 0-1 pitch. Taken low and outside for a ball. 1-1. Vance kicks and delivers. Misses high and inside for a ball. 2-1. Vance delivers the 2-1 pitch. Low for ball 3, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch taken low for ball 4. So a 2-out walk for Frank Podkel, and that'll bring up the designated hitter Tommy Baggett. Walked and later scored in his first at bat. Pitch checks on Podkel. The first pitch. Slider taken on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Good pitch. That pitch is swung on line hard to Dabrowski at third base, who knocks it. And that's out number 3. So no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Carson McCurdy still visibly frustrated by the call at first base. Manny Alonso set for his 4th inning of work with a 2-run lead. First baseman Josh Goulet leading off for the Killer Bees. Barbetti calls for the throwdown. We're ready to get started. So top 4 here. 2-0 Road Warrior Black Sox. Josh Goulet, the first baseman for the Killer Bees, set to lead off. Goulet grounded into, he walked his first at bat and then was thrown out at second on a fielder's choice to end the first. First pitch to him is a cutter, misses low and outside. The 1-0 pitch. Curveball. Misses low and in. 2-0. Definitely pitching away. Josh Goulet. The pitch taken high. 3-0 the count. After Rios left, Goulet has assumed the role of the most dangerous hitter in the Killer Bees lineup. It was a close second behind Rios. Pitch taken high and in for a ball. So leadoff walk on 4 pitches. That'll bring up designated hitter Ryan Rowell. Grounded into a fielder's choice in his first at bat. First pitch to him. Taken on the outer half of the plate. Not a bad pitch, just misses. Alonso comes set, checks on Goulet. The 1-0 pitch, swung on, hit hard, but foul. Evens the count at 1. Alonso comes set. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on, hit high into left center field. Nate Thompson's got a beat on it. Goulet tags at first, runs about 3/4 of the way, and then heads back. So 1 out. The ball was hit pretty hard, just caught too much air. That'll bring up third baseman Nick Dabrowski. Singled his first time around. Manny Alonso looking for that ground ball pitch. He checks the runner. Goes that one in the dirt. 1-0. Goulet takes his lead. Alonso fires over there just to check up on it. He doesn't go anywhere. If you've been keeping up with the Black Sox news, you'll know we only have 2 games remaining, or 2 days, 4 games left in this second roster block. We go on a 4-day break, and then we're back at it. 1-0 pitch misses outside, 2-0. Checks on Goulet. The 2-0 pitch swung on and fouled to the Killer Bees dugout. Two and 1. Right fielder Golumbewski waits on deck. Goulet gets good jumps when he runs the bases, so definitely a small threat to steal. The 2-1 pitch, taken high inside, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch is swung on, hit high, and let into left center field again. Derek Hurt calling for it this time. He will make the catch. No tag from Goulet, and there's 2 outs. Two outs, that'll bring up Alex Golumbewski, grounded into a fielder's choice in his first at bat. First pitch to him, Goulet fakes a steal. Golumbewski takes a strike. Deal 1-0, taken outside, 1-1. Goulet runs. Pitch is swung on and fouled back to the Killer Bees dugout. Count will be 1-2, and Goulet will have to run back. Alonso misses up. That's how you can tell his mechanics are starting to wane. I can only imagine he's getting exhausted out there pitching in this heat. I just spotted a hornet. I'm going to shut these windows. 1-2 the count to Golubuski. Pitch swung on, grounded to short. Smybert fires on to Stanziano at second for the fielder's choice, and there's out number 3. No runs on no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. Might be a yellow jacket, but it is staring at me now. So we're heading into the bottom of the 4th. I'd imagine Jonathan Vance is headed back out there, waiting for his catcher to get ready, I assume. Vance is out to get his warm-ups. Set to face the right fielder, Martin Powles, to lead off the bottom of the 4th. I think that bug is just staring at me. He's like, you shut the window. For the comment section, I don't have good hand-eye coordination. That's why I pitch. And I'm fairly certain I'd swing and miss, and that bee would take its revenge. Cooper Edwards fires down to second, so we're ready to get started with this bottom half of the inning. And Martin Powell struts to the batter's box. Powell's reached on an error and then later scored on another error. First pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Coming in swinging already. Maybe a foul ball will come up here and kill that bug. The 0-1 pitch, taken way inside for a ball, 1-1. Vance kicks and delivers the 1-1 pitch. It's swung on, hit hard down the third baseline. Dabrowski with a good sliding play, throws on to Goulet at first, who picks it off the turf for a great play, just getting Powles at first for out number 1. Great play on both ends. Ball hit right down the line. Dabrowski had to slide to a knee, then jump up and fire it hard to first base. Goulet with a great scoop. So 1 out. That'll bring up Christian Stanziano, who popped up to second base in his first at-bat. First pitch to him. Swung on and missed. The 0-1. Swung on, fouled out of play, so quickly in a hole, 0-2. Vance kicks in, delivers the 0-2 pitch, swung on, fouled back to the screen. Got a few fans in the stands today. It's always nice to see. The 0-2 again. Slider way outside. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch swung on and missed. So quickly, 2 outs here for the Road Warrior Black Sox. And that'll bring up catcher Dylan Barbetti. RBI single on his first at bat. Advanced to second on an error, which allowed another run. First pitch to him. Swung on and missed. So all 3 hitters in this inning coming out aggressive. Something that's always nice to see. The 0-1 from Vance. Swung on, fouled back to the screen. So quickly again, 0-2. That pitch is missed. Don't even know if I want to call that a waste pitch. That almost hit Barbetti in the head. That'll make it 1-2. I was at a loss for words. The 1-2 pitch. Misses high again. Making him a little uncomfortable in the box. Barbetti looks unfazed. He steps in for the 2-2 pitch. Slider just off the outside part of the plate. Vance again thought he got it. Umpire says nope. And it's 3-2 now. Really good pitch. Good 2-strike pitch. The 3-2 on the way. Taken high for ball 4. So 2-out walk to Dylan Barbetti, and that'll bring up left fielder Nate Thompson, who struck out in his first at bat. That was a tight slider, just missed off the plate. Nate Thompson steps in. First pitch to him. Taken high for a ball. Vance checks on the runner, Barbetti. The 1-0 pitch. Misses high and outside. Barbetti goes. Delay steal, and they don't get him. As it looked like as he was sliding, he knocked the ball away with his helmet. Caught the middle infielders napping on a delay steal. So 2-0 the count to Nate Thompson. And a stolen base for Dylan Barbetti. For those of you at home, if you ever do a baseball scorebook, always do it in pencil. Because they gave me a pen and I've already made 2 small mistakes and I can't erase them. Thompson steps in, ready for the 2-0. Barbetti dancing around second base, getting Vance's attention. The 2-0, taken high for ball 3. Vance comes set, checks on Barbetti. The 3-0 misses way high, ball 4. Back-to-back walks with 2 outs. And that rolls the lineup over to the top. Cooper Edwards out there to chat with his pitcher after the 2 walks. Short meeting concluded. Derek Hurt is 0 for 2. He's grounded up to third base and flown out to right. Definitely a great hitter to have in the box right here. Great opportunity for the Road Warrior Black Sox to tack on a couple more. The first pitch to him. Taken right down the middle for a strike. Vance checks on Barbetti. That pitch goes through Cooper's legs all the way to the backstop. That'll allow both runners to advance. So after the wild pitch, both runners in scoring position for Derek Hurt. That'll make the count even at 1-1. Vance comes set. The 1-1 misses way outside with the slider. 2-1. Vance looking a tiny bit rattled. Barbetti doing his best to distract him on the base paths. Vance comes set. The 2-1. Taken low outside for a strike. Good pitch, good spot. 2-2 here to Derek Hurt. Vance comes set, gets his sign. The 2-2 on the way. Swung on and missed. Good slider. Vance gesturing over to the Road Warrior dugout. Looks like there's some trash talk going back and forth. Dave Casey getting in the face of the umpire. Talking to Frank Potkel and Dave Casey. Spencer Hen in the umpire's face, too. He might have gotten ejected. Not sure. Umpire asking him to calm down. So some early fireworks in this game. Keeping it interesting. It's always interesting when the pitcher who is losing in the game is the one that's That's always interested me. I never understood it. Granted, I can't hear what they're saying down there, so I don't know what the Road Warrior Black Sox dugout had said to him. But we'll never know.
LeBlanc.
Looks like we're going to get the scoop.
What just happened?
I don't know. Hold on. I'll be there.
Never mind, no update.
We'll find out. And I got nervous because I opened my window and I don't know where that wasp is. Wasp, hornet, I don't know. He's somewhere and he's looking for me. It's always fun when the Road Warrior Black Sox play the Killer Bees. Lonzo out there for his fifth inning of work. Still leading the game 2-0. Curious as to what might have happened if Spencer Hen was ejected or not, because he was pretty irate with that umpire. And from what I gathered, the umpire was telling the Road Warrior Black Sox to be quiet and not the Killer Bee side, even though it looked as if the Killer Bees had started it. But cooler heads prevail, and we're ready to start the top half of the fifth with Cooper Edwards leading off. Edwards singled in his last at bat and was left stranded on the bases. Alonso kicks and delivers the first pitch, taken on the outside part of the plate for a strike. The 0-1 swung on, hit into the 5-6 hole. Paco slides, but can't come up with it. So another single there for the catcher, Cooper Edwards. And that'll bring up LeGarry Stewart. Grounded to third base his first time up. First pitch to him, he squares the bunt, pulls it back. Pitch is called a ball, must have been a little up in the zone. Not a bad pitch. Next pitch to him is fouled away. Looked like Stewart was probably just showing bunt to see what the defense might do. 1-1 the count. Alonso comes set, the 1-1 pitch. Check, swing, he didn't go around on a ball in the dirt. Good pitch. Almost got him to chase it. 2-1 the count. Alonso checks on Edwards at first, kicks and delivers. That pitch is fouled back to the screen. 2-2. Alonso gets his sign, checks on the runner. 2-2 pitch. This is way outside. Couldn't get him to chase. That'll fill her up. Leadoff hitter Bradley Roberto waiting on deck. Still haven't received any word about what words were exchanged. I guess we'll have to find out later. The 3-2 pitch. Taken on the inside part of the plate for strike 3. Good pitch. Stewart making the slow walk to back to the dugout. So 1 out. And that'll bring us back to the top of the lineup for Bradley Roberto. 0 for 2 with a ground out and a fly out. First pitch to him. Good cutter on the inside part of the plate. 0-1. Runner takes his lead. The 0-1 pitch is swung on, blooped into left field. Nate Thompson will not be able to make the catch, so that's going to drop in for a base hit. So 2 on with 1 out. And that'll bring up Julius Puryear. He's 0 for 2 as well. Reached on an error in his first at bat, then grounded out to third base in his second. Alonso checks him at second. First pitch to him. Curveball in there for a strike. Alonso gets his sign, checks on him. Short lead. The 0-1. This is high for a ball. 1-1. Alonso definitely slowing his pace down a bit, checking the runner, holding the ball. The 1-1 swung on and hit into foul territory. That'll get out of play. Ken Williams on a dead sprint to go get that ball. Doing his due diligence. So 1 and 2 is the count. To Julius Puryear. Red Sox have become more fashionable for the Yinzer. 1-2 pitch, taken low inside for a ball. 2 and 2. Waiting for the day the Killer Bees show up with yellow socks. Alonso comes set. The 2-2 pitch, swung on, hit up the middle. Derek Hurt will catch it on the line. The runner will tag. They're going to fire it into second. So a line out to center field, but Bradley Roberto tags and goes to third. So 2 outs, runners on the corners. Oh, excuse me, that was Cooper Edwards. So 2 outs, it'll be Dustin Macaluso. Struck out and flew out. First pitch to him. This is high and outside. Alonso checks on him over there. The 1-0 pitch swung on and fouled down the third base line. Alonso ready to get set with the 1-1. Runner goes. The pitch is swung on and fouled away again. Roberto has to retreat back to first. And we'll do the 1-2 again. Josh Goulet waiting on deck. The 1-2 pitch, swung on, fouled again down the third base side. Definitely has him out in front. Alonso comes set, checks his runners. The 1-2 again. Runner doesn't go. And that pitch misses high and outside. Macaluso putting up a tough at bat here, working his pitch count. The 2-2 swung on and hit out of play. Catcher Dylan Barbetti and first baseman Carson McCurdy out there to have a little chat with Alonso here. Maybe let him catch his breath. So as I said earlier, it's a hot one out there. Easy to get winded. Betty with a slow walk back to the plate. And we're right back to it. The 2-2 again. Fouled right back to the screen again. Quite the battle brewing here. Roberto hasn't gone for a couple pitches. He might be going on this one. He does. The pitch is swung on, hit high into center field. Derek Hurt has a beat on it. Drifts into right center. And there's out number 3. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Shortstop James Smybert set to lead off the bottom of the 5th for the Road Warrior Black Sox. And Jonathan Vance headed back out there. Vance definitely has been known to get a little amped up on his pitching days. Good competitive player. Good competition all around here in the Yinzer. Cole Bombalis heads down to his bullpen. Looks to have a little chat with a few of his pitchers. Go over what situation, what guys coming in. Throw down from Edwards, and we're ready to get started. It'll be James Smybert, Carson McCurdy, and Frank DePodkel set for the bottom half of the 5th. Smybert 1 for 2, has a single and a fly out. Infield in the overshift for Smybert. First pitch to him is taken outside for a ball. The 1-0 to Smybert. Taken low for a ball. 2-0. The 2-0. Swung on, hit high, down the left field line, and way out of play. So 2-1 the count. Jonathan Vance kicks and delivers. Hits him right on the elbow. It looked like put the umpire as well. So leadoff hit by pitch. And that'll bring up Carson McCurdy. 1 for 2 as well. Has a double and a ground out. Looks like the umpire's all good, and we're ready to set in. Vance checks the runner over there. First pitch to McCurdy. Misses way outside. The 1-0 pitch to McCurdy. Misses high for a ball, 2-0. Colpon Bayless comes out to chat with his pitcher. Jonathan Vance didn't look too happy about it. Quick meeting. And it looks like we're ready to get back to it. Vance chats with his catcher Edwards a little bit. If you're just still tuning in, bottom 5, Road Warrior Blackhawks lead 2-0. Counts 2-0 to Carson McCurdy with James Smyberg on first after the leadoff hit by pitch. The 2-0. Good pitch on the outer black for a strike. Vance looks at Smyberg. Holds the 2-1. Smyberg faked the steal. Carson McCurdy swung through it. 2-2. Looks like that might be Hassan Westbrook up there in the pen. The 2-2 pitch is swung on and missed. So he battles back, gets the strikeout. So 1 out. That'll bring up Frank Podkel. Grounded out and walked so far today. Vance holds it. The first pitch misses inside for a ball. The 1-0 pitch swung on and missed. Gets his sign, checks on the runner. Pauses the pitch. Swung on, hit hard into left field for a base hit. Left fielder bodies it up and holds the runners at one base. So first and second here, 1 out. And that'll bring up the designated hitter, Tommy Baggett. That puts both teams even with 4 hits. Baggett 0 for 1 with a line out and a walk. He did score on the RBI single from Dylan Barbetti. First pitch to him. Misses high for a ball. Vance might be getting a little tired. Missing up quite a bit. Checks on him at second. Checks him again. The 1-0 pitch. Good slider on the outer part of the plate for a strike. The 1-1. Swung on and missed. Looked like a changeup. 1-2 the count. Baggett hoping just to put something in play here. Holds, checks the runner, the pitch, swung on and missed. So another strikeout. Two outs now. That'll bring up Martin Powles. Reached on an error and grounded out to third. And 2 at bats so far. 2 outs, runners on first and second. First pitch to Powles. Like a slider missed up in the zone. Ball 1. Powles looked confused. More chirping from the Road Warrior Black Sox dugout. He receives a warning. Wonder who he's yelling at. Looked like Martin Powles was calling for time and he wasn't getting it. So the count's 1-1. That's the second time that umpire has done that this afternoon. He did it to the Gary Stewart in the first inning. The 1-1 pitch. Slider on the outside part of the plate for a ball. The 2-1 to Powles. Misses high and inside. 3-1. And he's taking his time, towing the rubber, getting himself reset. The 3-1 pitch. Good two-seam. Broke back on the side of down the middle of the plate. Count's now full. Then it's a long pause. The runners go. That pitch is fouled back to the screen. So we'll do the 3-2 again. Paco and Smybert, the runners on first and second. Likely to be on the move again on the 3-2 pitch. Vance kicks and delivers. That pitch is fouled away again. Try it one more time. A little friendly banter going back and forth from Powles and Edwards. The 3-2 again. Misses way outside for ball 4. So bases loaded now for Christian Stanziano. Popped up and struck out in his first 2 at-bats. Two outs here, bases loaded. Stanziano steps in. Vance will go back to the windup with 2 outs. Or maybe he won't. Sticks in the stretch. First pitch to him. Taken just outside for a ball. Vance gives a little stretch. The 1-0 pitch on the way. to Stanziano. Swung on and missed on the outside part of the plate. 1-1. Vance gets his sign. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Same spot. Dangerous spot there for Stanziano. Tough to get to. Hopefully he can shorten up and put a bat on it with 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch grounded to shortstop. Puryear will come up with it. He'll have to fire across. And he's called out at first. McCurdy up on the top step. Wanted to say something, but he was already given a warning. Tough play. Good hard 90 there for Stanziano, but just beat him. So no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 3 men left on base. We'll head into the top of the 6th now. Manny Alonso headed back out there. And kind of a rough afternoon for this umpire. Alonso finishing up his last few warm-ups. Josh Goulet set to lead off for the Killer Bees.
Vance is going to be, Westbrook's going to be going in for Vance next inning.
All right. Just gotten the word that Jonathan Vance's afternoon has concluded. After 5 full innings, gave up 4 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned run.
No one runs.
That was Arbetti's RBS. That one was earned. The next guy scored because the catcher.
Right.
God, get in the game.
Well, no, this is what this says.
Let's see. Yeah, because it's earned because he walked bag it.
Yeah, I'll fix that one. Okay. I do the stats then. 107 pitches.
107?
Yeah.
So top 6 here. Josh Goulet set to lead off. Scores 2-0. Road Warrior Black Sox on top. Both teams even at 4 hits apiece. Goulet has walked twice. First pitch to him. Taken way outside for a ball. Alonso takes a step off the mound. Pitch is grounded to short. Smybert will come up with it. Fire on the McCurdy at first, and there's the first out. One out. That'll bring up the designated hitter, Ryan Roel. He's flown out and hit into a fielder's choice. Swings and misses at that off speed. Had no chance to hit that. The 0-1 on the way from Alonso. Bounced in the turf. 1-1. Alonso kicks and delivers the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and dribbled to shortstop for Smybert. Fires on the run to get him. And 2 outs. A good, quick 2 outs for Manny Alonso. Two outs, that'll bring up Nick Dabrowski. Singled and flown out to center and 2 at-bats today. See Titus Pierce jogging down to the Road Warrior bullpen. Likely to be the first person out. First pitch to Dabrowski, taken for a strike. The 0-1 from Alonso's taken for a strike. Slow breaking ball. Dabrowski takes time to gather himself. The 0-2. Swung on and missed in the dirt. Barbetti left to pick it up. Fires on the outside part of the bag for out number 3. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th now. Christian Stanziano set to lead it off. And Hassan Westbrook set to take the ball for the Killer Bees here in the bottom of the 6th. Hassan finishes up his warm-ups. Excuse me, I was wrong. Or maybe not. Oh, I am. That's Dylan Barbetti set to lead off. Excuse me. This is why I need a pencil, folks. They will be able to see my scorebook mishap forever. So bottom 6 here, Dylan Barbetti leading it off against Hassan Westbrook. Takes a pitch on the outside part of the plate for a strike. Barbetti has an RBI single and a walk. The 0-1. Check, swing, late call for a strike on the inner part of the plate. Takes looks like a slider on the outer half. Bounced in the turf. 1-2. The 1-2 to Barbetti. Swung on, hit on the right side. LeGarry Stewart comes up with it. Fires to Goulet. There's out number 1. That'll bring up Nate Thompson. Walked and struck out in 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch to him. This is way outside. Rolls to the backstop. 1-0. Yep. The 1-0 from Westbrook. This is outside again. 2-0. Westbrook gets his sign. The 2-0. Swung on, chopper up the middle. Courier comes up with it. And fires it over to Goulet for out number 2. So back to the top here. Derek Hurt. Grounded out, flown out, and struck out today so far. The first pitch to him. Taken outside for a ball. The 1-0 pitch. Taken outside for a strike. One the count here to Derek Hurt. Pitch from Westbrook. Taken inside for a strike. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout pitch. And Derek Hurt spoils it with a foul ball. One, two. The 1-2 pitch again. Taken outside part of the plate for strike 3. So no runs and no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. Looks like Manny Alonso's coming back out for the top of the 7th. Road Warrior Black Sox get a little bit of movement. Looks like Titus Pierce getting loose. He might be the go-to option to come in if Alonso gets in any trouble. Arbetti calls for the throwdown. Looks like we're all set. So leading off, top of the seventh, score is 2-0. Road Warrior Black Sox on top. Right fielder Alex Golombiewski will step in. 0 for 2 so far today. First pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled down the third base side. Looks like Cole Bombalis warming up in the Killer Bees bullpen. The 0-1 from Alonso. This is way outside. One to Golombiewski is taken low for a ball, 2-1. After 2-run second inning and then a little bit of fireworks between dugouts in the third and fourth, not much has happened. The 2-1 pitch swung on and fouled out of play. Evens the count at 2. The 2-2 pitch from Alonso misses way outside. Full count here. Three-two pitch on the way. Swung on and chipped just foul. So we'll do the 3-2 again to Golombiewski. The pitch. Swung on, hit hard to third base. Paco can't come up with it. That'll be an error.
Yeah.
On Frank Paco. So leadoff man is on for the catcher, Cooper Edwards. He's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Alonso hoping for a quick ground ball. First pitch to him. Misses low for a ball. Barbetti able to smother it. Alonso checks the runner. Fires over there. Nothing doing. One-oh pitch. Swung on and fouled. Oh! Just missed the the grounds crew guy. Yikes. He had his back completely turned. My goodness. So 1-1 the count here to Edwards, the pitch. Hits his spot on the outer half of the plate for strike 2. 1-2. Alonso gets his sign. Checks on Golombiewski over there. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on, hit into left center. That's going to be trouble. And it's going to drop. Bounce against the wall. Golombiewski will be able to score. The throw in. RBI double for Cooper Edwards. And that brings them within 1 here in the top half of the 7th. So a costly error leads to the Killer Bees' first run of the afternoon. Still nobody out. And that'll bring up the second baseman, LeGarry Stewart, 0 for 2. First pitch to him. Taken on the outside part of the plate for a strike. And Alonso's certainly getting up there in pitch count. The 0-1 pitch, taken low and inside for a ball. Good job by Barbetti to smother it again.
He's at 111 now.
111 pitches so far for Alonso. The 1-1. Good cutter on the outer half of the plate. Same spot. The umpire calls it a ball. So 2-1 here. The 2-1. Swung on. Hit down the right field side into foul territory, and it'll drop just in front of the Road Warrior bullpen. Everybody gets set up for the 2-2. Alonso checks his man at second. The 2-2 pitch to Stewart. Misses high for a ball, so the count is full. Alonso comes set. 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed.
Wow.
He gets his guy for the first out. Stewart's second strikeout of the afternoon. And that gets us back to the top for Bradley Roberto. 1 for 3 with a single.
Joseph Hurst talking about.
First pitch to Roberto. Taken on the inner half. Good cutter for a strike. Edwards dancing out there on second. 0-1 pitch is taken high for a ball. 1-1 here. The 1-1 from Alonso. Taking low outside for a ball. Alonso checks his guy. The 2-1. Bounced in the turf. Barbetti able to smother it. 3-1. I gotta find a new word other than smother. McCurdy comes up to the mound. Have a word with Manny and his infield.
Crowd.
Brief word. Alonso says he's good to go. Three won the count to Roberto. Alonso takes the mound. Gets his sign. Or steps off, excuse me. Now he gets his sign. Checks on Edwards. So 3-1 pitch. Swung on, hit high to the right side, going out of play. Just into the seats. Moves the count to 3-2. Alonso hoping to send him packing. Alonso checks his runner. The 3-2 pitch. Taken outside for ball 4. A walk isn't necessarily the worst thing. Opens up a double play opportunity. McCurdy going to go talk to him again. Calls to the bullpen. Looks like it'll be Alex Nielsen coming in to replace Alonso. Great effort from him. Just ran out of gas. Gets hugs from his infielder, from his catcher. Alex Nielsen hoping to come in and preserve their lead. As he's set to face Julius Puryear. Looks like we're set to get going. First hitter he'll face is Julius Puryear. 0 for 3 so far today. Nielsen gets his sign, comes set. First pitch to him. Taken low for a ball. One 0 pitch. Good slider for a strike. 1-1. Hoping to get himself a nice double play ball here. The 1-1. Swung on, hit up the middle. Smyber will play it. Touch second, fire to first, and he gets the double play and gets out of the inning. Manager Dave Casey is excited. Manny Alonso is excited. The dugout's excited. Great play up the middle by Smyber to take it himself.
Inning stretch.
Very clutch by Nielsen and Smyber. We'll head into the bottom of the 7th. Score is still 2-1. With James Smyber set to lead off against Cole Bombalis, the new arm for the Killer Bees.
This can be a chance for us to team.
Bombalis finishing up his last few warm-ups. Edwards throws it down. We're ready to get started. Bottom 7, score 2-1. Road Warrior Black Sox still on top. Shortstop James Smyber set to lead it off after making a great play up the middle to end it in the top half. Smyber 1 for 2 with a single and a hit by pitch. First pitch from Bombalis. Misses inside for a ball. The 1-0. Take it inside again. 2-0. Smyber waits the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. A little out in front. 2-1. Taken inside for a ball. 3-1. That one wasn't a bad pitch. Bayless comes set, kicks the 3-1, misses high for a ball 4, so leadoff walk for James Smyberg, and that'll bring up Carson McCurdy. McCurdy has a double in 3 plate appearances. First pitch to him, swung on and fouled down the first base side, right at the Road Warrior dugout. Pretty gets back in the box. Bayless comes set. Smyberg takes off. Pitch misses inside. There will be no throw. So stolen base for Smyberg. 1-1's the count. The 1-1 pitch, taken outside for a strike. It's 1-2 the count to McCurdy. Now looking to put it in play, move his runner over. The 1-2, taken way outside. 2-2 now. The 2-2 pitch. McCurdy pokes it to the right side. Gary Stewart with the backhand fires it to first. Moves Smyberg to third base with 1 out. Productive AB. And with 1 out, that'll bring up Frankie Podkul. Vance out there. Jonathan Vance out there to talk with his pitcher. Podkul 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. And they're going to take out Colbon Bayless. A moment while we try to figure out who this pitcher is. Looks like it might be Alex Jacobs. Nope. I'm mistaken. Must be a new addition to their roster. Looks like we're just about finished and ready to get started. So here we go. Frankie Podkel stepping in. 1 for 2. Smybert standing on third with 1 out. First pitch on the way to Podkel. Taken low and inside for a ball. The 1-0. Taken inside again. That one's called a strike. The 1-1 pitch to Podkel. Taken outside for a strike. Quickly 1 and 2. Double clutch. Bounces that one in the turf. Road Warrior dugout having a problem with his double leg kick there, but as long as his foot doesn't touch the ground, he can do that all he wants. The 2-2 swung on, hit high and way foul into the parking lot. Yikes. That ball was hit a mile. Count will stay 2-2. A 2-2 again to Podkel. Pitch missed inside. 3 and 2 the count. I heard 2 sounds. I thought maybe that might have hit him in the hand, but quickly now the 3-2. Misses inside again. Ball 4. First and third here, 1 out. And here comes the designated hitter, Tommy Baggett. 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Checks on the runner. The first pitch to him. Swung on and hit foul down the right field side, and that'll get out of play. On 1 the count here. The pitch misses well outside. 1-1. Checks on his runners. The 1-1 pitch taken outside for a strike. So 1 and 2, bottom 7, runners on first and third. The 1-2 pitch is taken high for a ball. Evens the count at 2. The 2-2 pitch taken low and outside, ball 3. Back-to-back full counts. The 3-2 pitch on the way. Swung on, hit into left field. That may sliding catch by the left fielder, Roberto, but it's enough for Smybert to tag and score. So on a 3-2 pitch, good play by the left fielder, but Smybert tagging all the way. And the World Warrior Black Sox get their 2-run lead back. So 2 outs. And here's Martin Powell's. Martin Powell's 0 for 2 on the day. First pitch to him. He swings and fouls that one away. The 0-1 pitch misses way outside. Count even at 1-1. Checks the runner at Podkul at first base. The pitch swung on, hit high into shallow right center field. Macaluso calling off the right fielder, and he'll make the catch for out number 3. So 1 run on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Looks like a little bit more drama happening between these two teams. Not quite sure what happened. Alex Nielsen out for another inning of work. Going to the top of the 8th, the score now 3-1. Road Warrior Black Sox continue to lead. Dustin Macaluso set to lead off, top of the 8th. Looks like we've got a defense replacement for the Road Warrior Black Sox. Spencer Henn comes in to play second base. Dustin Macaluso steps into the box for the top of the 8th. First pitch to him from Nielsen. Misses inside. The 1-0 pitch swung on and missed. The 1-1 pitch swung on, hit into left field. Chasing Thompson back, and it's gone. Bounces off the top of the wall and gets out. Home run for Dustin Macaluso. Makes it a 3-2 game. Killer Bees bring it back within 1. Still nobody out. Josh Goulet steps in, 0 for 1. He has a couple walks on the day. First pitch to him. Swung on, hit high to the infield. Spencer Hen calling for it. And he will make the catch for the first out. So one out, and that brings up the designated hitter, Ryan Roel. Takes a pitch outside for a ball. Roel 0 for 3 on the day. Takes that pitch right to the rib cage. Looked like he might have caught most of his elbow guard. So hit by pitch, puts him on first. One out, runner off first base. Just until he gets back to us. One out, runner on first. That'll bring up Nick Dabrowski, the third baseman. 1 for 3 today with a single. Nielsen's first pitch to him. This is low in the dirt. Where your Black Sox get Titus Pierce up and move into the pen. The 1-0. Taken low for strike one. Good pitch. Checks the runner, the 1-1. Oh, late delay steal, and they got him dead to rights at second base. Not quite sure where he was going. Tried to catch Barbetti sleeping, definitely didn't work. So caught stealing makes it 2 outs. So 2-1 the count to Dabrowski with the bases empty. That pitch is swung on, hits the right side. Spencer Hen comes up with it. Oh, he bobbled it. So with 2 outs, an error on Spencer Hen will allow another base runner. And then steps the right fielder, Alex Golombiewski. 0 for 3. Reached on an error and then scored in the 7th. Gibson gets his sign. First pitch done. Inside for ball 1. Two outs, runner on first. For Nielsen. Good off speed on the inside part of the plate. Strike 1. One pitch is swung on, hit high down the right field side. In foul territory, McCurdy on the run. He can't make the play. So 1-2 the count now. Tough play for McCurdy to have made. Nielsen set. The 1-2. Runner goes. That ball's hit right at Spencer Hen. He gets another chance, and it bounces right off of him. Back-to-back errors for Spencer Hen. That play was a little tougher. He was running to the bag, then had to change course. Looked like he couldn't get his feet set. So first and second now with 2 outs. That brings up the catcher, Cooper Edwards. 3 for 3 on the afternoon. 2 singles and a double. He has 1 RBI. Nielsen set the first pitch to him. Bounced in the dirt. Just back-to-back unlucky plays for the Road Warrior Black Sox. 1-0, swung on and fouled out of play. One and one to Edwards. The pitch. It's just outside for a ball. Barbetti definitely on his toes behind the plate. Might be looking to backdoor the runner at first base. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Good curveball there. 2-2. The 2-2 on the way. Runners go. It's cued right on the first base side. Nielsen comes up with it, flips to McCurdy, and gets out of the jam. Had to take it himself. So no runs on one run on 1 hit, 2 errors, and 2 men left on base. Killer Bees get 1 run back on the solo shot from Dustin Macaluso. Spencer Hind leading off, bottom half of the 8th. Takes strike 1, replacing Christian Stanziano at second base. The 0-1, taking low for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on, foul back. That was a big hack there from Spencer Hen. Pitch taken outside for a ball, 2-2. The 2-2. Looked like it hit Spencer Hen. Did it miss him? I guess so. Almost hit him. So 3-2 the count. Taken outside for ball 4. Spencer Hen forgot what the count was. So leadoff walk, not a bad pitch. Just missed the outside black. Spencer Hen leads off. That'll bring up the catcher, Dylan Barbetti. Who squares the bunt, pops it well out of play. Oh! And Ty almost makes a play on it in the stands, but couldn't hold on. Barbetti 1 for 2 with his RBI single. Also has a walk. He's still on base. The 0-1 pitch. This is well outside. One and one to count. Spencer Hen on the move. And Barbetti fouls that one down the third base side. One and two to count to Barbetti. Pitcher steps off to keep an eye on Spencer Hen. One, two. Oh. Umpire granted Barbetti time. Just in the nick of time. He would have been rung up for strike 3. 1 and 2 to count still. That is a line drive. Oh! Line drive to the shortstop Courier, and he bounces off his glove. Or he may have just whiffed from up here. It's hard to tell, but that'll be an error. And 2 runners on.
I have one at 5 errors. And how about third? Yeah, I've got 5 errors. 3 for 2 of these? Yep.
So Barbetti reaches on the error. And that'll bring up left fielder Nate Thompson, who takes an inside pitch for a strike. Ball was hit hard, but not hard enough to justify a misplay like that. First and second, no outs. The 0-1. Line right at LeGarry Stewart at second, and Spencer Hen is rung up. He is hung out to dry. So a quick double play. And we're back to the top for Derek Hurt. 0 for 4 on the day. Spencer Hen just having a tough afternoon with the mental side of the game. First pitch to Derek Hurt. He swings through. Barbetti. No, Barbetti. But they had Barbetti picked, but they throw past the first baseman. With craziness happening in this inning. Barbetti took off prematurely. The pitcher stepped off, threw over in the turf. Goulet couldn't pick it. It rolled to the fence, and Barbetti was able to get to second base. So another error. So 0-1 still the count to Derek Hurt. Barbetti now at second. Barbetti needs to calm his feet on the base paths. That pitch is fouled away. Getting a little too antsy. They almost bit him last pitch. So 9 errors total between the both teams in this 9-inning game.
Road-runners have more errors than hits. Unprofessional.
The 0-2 pitch misses outside. 1 and 2. One and 2 to Derek Hurt. Barbetti still at second base. Pitch. Swung on and missed. So he gets the strikeout. No runs on no hits, 2 errors, and 1 man left on base. Just unfortunate luck on both sides all the way around in that inning. But Killer Bees hold him at bay. And now it'll be up to Titus Pierce to shut the door and get his team the dub. It's a hat trick for Derek Hurt. Second baseman LeGarry Stewart set to lead off for the Killer Bees.
Oh, that's what it is. Been working all day. Every day too.
Titus Pierce finishes up his warm-ups. He and Barbetti get clear on their signs. And we're getting ready to start the top half of the 9th inning. Road Warrior Black Sox lead 3-2, hoping to walk away with the win. Second baseman LeGarry Stewart set to lead off, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. First pitch to him from Pierce. Swung on and missed. Just for good measure, both bullpens have somebody up throwing. The 0-1. Swung on and missed. The 0-2 to Stewart. Swung on and chopped to third base. Podko can't come up with it. Another error. Big turn for Stewart at first base, but he'll hold up. I guess because it was Stewart running, he felt rushed, and they're going to pull in a pinch hitter, Alex Polka. Speed demon for the Killer Bees. Move back up to the top for Bradley Roberto. He's 1 for 2 with a single. 1 for 3, excuse me. First pitch to him. Taking low for a ball. The 1-0, taken outside for a strike. Titus checks him over there at first. Pauses. The 1-1, taken outside again for a strike. Set. 1-2. Just misses outside. 2-2. So 2-2 to count to Roberto. The pitch, taken high, full count now. Big pitch on the way. The 3-2. Taken for a ball, so ball 4. That's ball 4. So good throw from Barbetti, but it's all for naught.
It sounded like it was strike 3.
So first and second, no outs after the error and the walk. And that'll bring up Julius Puryear, 0 for 4. First pitch to Puryear, taken for a strike. Everybody's going to call time and have a word with Titus Pierce. 0-1 the count to Puryear. The pitch. Take it inside for a strike. 0-2. So all three hitters Pierce has gotten way ahead of. Pierce comes set. Checks on Polka at second base. The 0-2. Swung on, hit hard into right field. Howells is lining it up. Polka tags. He's going to go to third. The throw in is low. As they go ahead and throw it to second. So we got runners on the corners with 1 out. With 1 out, Dustin Macaluso will step in. 1 for 4 with a home run. As Carson McCurdy is going to link up with his infielders. The idea might be to catch Roberto if he tries to steal. Working some kind of play out.
It's gone for 3.5 hours. Games take very long.
Mike Luso stepping in for his first pitch. Swung high, hit high, but out of play. No 1 pitch is swung on, line drive in the left field. It's going to be a base hit to tie the ball game. So again, costly error leads to a run. The Killer Bees come back to tie it here in the 9th.
Oh.
One out, that'll bring up Josh Goulet. First pitch to him. Taken inside for a ball. Pierce comes set. 1-0 runners go. Swing a high drive in the left field. It is going to slice foul. Counts 1-1. Pierce checks his runners. Kicks the pitch. Taken inside for a strike. 1-2. Long pause from Pierce. The 1-2. Chop to short. Smybert has it for 1. Hand on to first. They won't be able to get it. He decides not to throw it. So they get 2 outs here. That'll bring up the designated hitter, Ryan Roel, 0 for 3 tonight.
Let's go, man. Win it. Win it, KP. Let's go. Hard. Win it, KP. Hard.
First pitch to him. Taking in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. One pitch. Swung on, hit high in the left center field. To Nate Thompson going back, and that ball is gone. A 2-out, 3-run home run for Roel. Gives the Killer Bees a 6-3 lead here in the top of the ninth.
That is the 7th home run in 12 games. Yeah.
I think with that, he's not going to pop.
Pitch is taken for a strike. Nick Dabrowski steps in. 1 for 4 so far today. He swings at that one and hits it deep in the left field. Nate Thompson's got a beat on this one. Catches it just on the warning track for out number 3. So we got to go to the bottom of the ninth. Killer Bees take a 6-3 lead. Yeah, I know. So with a 3-run lead going into the bottom of the ninth, Killer Bees are going to call on Cage Cascone to close it out. Looks like we're ready to start the bottom of the ninth. Shortstop James Smybert set to lead it off. Road Warrior Black Sox are chasing 3 to tie, 4 to win here. So let's see if they can do it. Cage Cascone, get ready for his first pitch. Misses outside for a ball. The 1-0 pitch, taken way outside for a ball. The 2-0 pitch to Smybert, taken inside, 3-0 now. The 3-0 pitch, right down the middle for a strike. That 3-0 pitch is taken on the outside part of the plate for strike 2. The 3-2 pitch from Cascone is swung on, hit hard down the right field side. That's going to get all the way to the wall in the corner in right field. Easy double for Smybert to lead off the bottom of the ninth. And that'll bring up Carson McCurdy. 1 for 4 so far today with a double. He checks the runner, the first pitch. Swung on, hit softly to left field. That's going to drop and score Smybert so quickly. Road Warrior Black Sox get 1 run back on back-to-back doubles from Smybert and McCurdy. So 6-4 now. And that'll bring up Frank Pockel, the third baseman. First pitch to Pockel, taken low for a ball. One 0, taken outside for a strike. The 1-1, swung on and fouled out of play. The 1-2 pitch to Pockel, swung on. Hit foul again, but maybe playable for the first baseman. And he can't make the play just shy of the wall down the right field line. So we'll do the 1 and 2 again. One and 2 again to Pockel. Hits that one into the gap. That's going to drop for a base hit. Macaluso is going to come up with it. McCurdy He's going to try for the plate, be held up at the last minute. The ball sails to the backstop, but he stays at third. But that throw is going to allow Paco to get to second base. So still no outs. Second and third now. That'll bring up the DH, Tommy Baggett, who has a walk and a sac fly. Infield not playing in. No outs here. The first pitch to him, taken outside for a ball. The 1-0 pitch. Again, low and outside for a ball. Baggett steps back into the box. Waits the 2-0 pitch. Swung on, hit up the middle to second base. Dabrowski's going to come home with it, and they got McCurdy caught up in the middle, and they're going to tag him out. Smart play up the middle as they get it out, and now they have runners on first and second. So a little bit of help there. So one out here. That'll bring up Martin Cowles. He's 0 for 4 so far. He has scored. First pitch to Powles. This is way up and in. He's just going to fix and stops to fix his shoe. One and 0 is the count. The pitch hits the inside corner. 1-1. One pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Cage comes set, checks his runner at second. The 1-2 pitch. Hit high in the air on the infield. Purrier will call for it, and he will make the catch. So 2 outs. I'm going to bring up the second baseman, Spencer Hinn, who walked in his first plate appearance back in the 8th, taking over at second base for Christian Stanziano. Spencer Hinn has come up clutch a lot for this Road Warrior lineup. Pitch. Curveball in there for a strike. The 0-1. Taken for strike 2. So quickly down 0-2. The tying run is Tommy Baggett on first. Spencer Hinn represents the winning run.
Oh,
Spencer Hen calls time. Frankie Potchler at second. Tommy Baggett at first. Spencer Hen at the plate. The 0-2 pitch. Taken outside for a ball. Spencer Hen calls time again. And Spencer Hen is chirping the home plate umpire. The 1-2 pitch swung on, hit high and deep down the left field line. It's going to go out of play. Right to the party deck. So we'll do it again. One and two. Swung on and missed. So a strikeout to end the game. Road Warrior Black Sox threatened there late in the ninth, but couldn't come up with it. So our final 6-4, Killer Bees over the Road Warrior Black Sox. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully you join us tomorrow morning for our double headers. Both 7-inning games here bright and early. Have a good rest of your evening. Oh my God, bro. Jesus.